Hello, Interior Alaska. Welcome to the KTVF Sportscast. Joe Cook here, and happy Labor Day. We start with one of the biggest blowouts you'll ever hear about, and it was highlighted by a tremendous performance. Saturday morning, the Allison Ravens dismantled the Voskresenska Cougars 77-0 on Buck Nystrom Field. Running back Tony Griffith, coming back from a thigh injury that sidelined him last week, showed that he was feeling just fine. Griffith ran for 424 yards and 7 touchdowns on 11 carries. He crossed the goal line 5 times in the first quarter. His touchdowns were all 25-plus yards, including scores of 74, 61, and 54 yards. That's 38 yards per carry, folks. This running showcase is the second most rushing yards in a single game in Alaska high school football history. Last year, Kenai's Jace Daniels ran for 488 yards and 7 touchdowns in a win over Nikiski. The previous documented state record was a 395-yard game by Dominic Maddox of Service back in 1999. After the Ravens shutout victory, Allison is 3-0 overall and 2-0 in the Greatland Conference. They face Nikiski at Nikiski this Saturday. But unfortunately, the Monroe Rams were on the other end of a blowout on Saturday against those Nikiski Bulldogs. It was a rematch of last year's small school state championship. The Bulldogs, ranked 4th in the ASBN polls, didn't leave this one in question, scoring within the first 2 minutes of the game. Senior running back Nico Castro punches through the heart of the Rams defense to increase the Bulldog lead before a Rams fumble that handed the ball right back to the visitors. Christian Riddell gets a short carry for a touchdown, and Nikiski is just rolling. Castro ran for 151 yards and 2 scores on 8 carries. Nikiski quarterback Cade Anderson threw 2 scores as well. The Bulldogs led 27-0 at the end of the first half and went on to win 40-0. Nikiski is 3-0 and 1-0 in the Greatland. Monroe drops to 0-3. Well, see how the game results from week 3 will have an effect on the newest polls. We'll break all those down tomorrow, the new ASBN football polls. Now, a couple of Interior 4A volleyball teams almost won titles in early season tournaments over the weekend. The North Pole Patriots were runner-ups in the double elimination Cordova Invitational. The Patriots went 9-3 in pool play and went up against Valdez in the finals. The Pats won the first game, but the Bucks won the next 2 to win the match and the title. The Bucks' only loss was to North Pole during that pool play. And McKinley Putnam and Paige Shimura were all tournament picks for North Pole. Now, the West Valley Wolfpack got second place in the silver bracket of the Chugiak Invitational. The Wolfpack went 3-7 in pool play, but made it to the finals against Wasilla. The Warriors got the win, though, 23-25, 12-25. West Valley would finish 10th overall. South Anchorage won the tournament. And as we do on Mondays for the weekend recap during the school year, here's another edition of the I-5 Interior Top 5 Plays. At number 5, Cheyenne Diebert of the Lathrop Malamute serves one of her 8 aces in Lathrop's home opening sweep of the Delta Junction Huskies on Tuesday night. At number 4, the Lathrop boys and girls sweep the cross-country Interior Invitational on Saturday. The boys had 5 runners in the top 10 and the girls had 4 in the top 10 to take the victory. At number 3, the Hutchinson Hawks volleyball team gets a couple of clutch kills from Michaela Hayren and Angel Ochoa in the third set comeback against the Lathrop Malamutes on Thursday. The Hawks would sweep Lathrop. At number 2, the West Valley Wolfpack swim team sweeps the Lathrop Invitational at the Hammy Pool. Senior Ryan Nicholson and junior Angie Randall led the Wolfpack, winning 5 events. And at number 1, Anthony Griffith's record-setting day. Griffith rushed for 424 yards and 7 touchdowns on just 11 carries and a 77-0 win over Voskresenska on Saturday. Reportedly, it's the second most rushing yards in a single game in Alaska high school football history. To select the play of the week, go to the KTVF Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages, comment on the post, or email Joe Cook at ktvf11.com for your pick. The play of the week will be revealed this Friday.
The I-5 Sports Report is brought to you by Adient Orthopedic Physical Therapy.
Now we end with a reminder about the Pro Football Challenge. You have until Thursday's kickoff to sign up for this year's Pick'em. The NFL season opens with Green Bay at Seattle this Thursday at 4:30 Alaska time. You'll be going up against our new guy, Austin Buchanan, Mike Schultz, and myself, and of course the rest of the Interior. Now last season, Mike Schultz won the KTVF title, if you will, so I'm looking for some payback. Weekly winners receive oil changes courtesy of Stanley Nissan, and this year's grand prize is a generator from Outpost Alaska. For all new and past players, you do have to sign up for a new account. It's the same game, but upgraded. You can see stats and everything. It looks pretty nice. It's quick and easy, so just go to the contest page on Webster11.com to sign up. And that's it for sports tonight, but more tomorrow on high school swimming and cross country. Now Mike Schultz is next with an important weather forecast with info on the storm hitting the Interior, so stay with us.